It's getting cold.
And now we return to Elmo and Friends.
Oh, it's cold. Did I just say it's getting warmer?
Did you?
I'm gonna have to check the recording.
I'm just going to close this. Maybe the heat from the dog will keep you happy, like you just said a minute ago.
Maybe you'd feel better.
So, in what horrific manner is this man going to die?
I don't know. We've technically still not done the final bit. We still have to. They still make us puzzle together, don't they?
What about the other murder as well?
Exactly. We have to. That's going to be the thing now, isn't it? But did I commit the other murder? I reckon is what his defense is going to be now, isn't it? Look.
You
still don't understand.
Because
I killed Tenko. That is the truth. But it is meaningless in this class trial.
Why?
Because the first murder is what matters.
You mean Monokuma's extra rule, right?
Oh god.
We asked him in the last time, didn't we?
Yeah. Looks different.
What looks different?
Is that right? Working correctly?
Yeah, why?
Just checking.
It's just because I've changed. You mean it should look like that?
Yeah, it's cool.
It's because I changed the title of the video, don't I? So it's not the same.
Fair,
so I don't have to actually watch the whole video to know where I'm at. As long as that thing's red, glowy, and spinny, that's working.
Sweet. I haven't recorded any biking footage for a while.
And obviously, as long as them two things are both going up, because it shows up our audio and the game audio is recording.
Great.
You probably killed Angie too.
That is simply not possible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
Oh, only student council members and Kokichi could enter research lab.
A bit uncomfortable.
How could I have possibly killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab?
We can figure that out. No one else could have done it besides you.
How do you know
You're
that?
the one who killed Tenko. You gotta be the one who killed.
I mean, to be fair, if you were ever in a situation, you'd probably assume it was him.
Yeah.
But to be fair, if you've got the time, you might as well prove it. Like, Monokuma's not told us to vote yet, so you might as well. If he said vote now, you'd be there like, yeah, well, why wouldn't we?
Yeah, it's kind of assume.
Robots can understand human feelings?
What a dick.
Of course I understand, dick.
Of course I understand. I work really hard to understand. Sad means not good, right? Yes, Kibo. You're learning.
Good boy.
I'm gonna vote for him.
Voting for me will only help the one who murdered Angie.
Okay.
Of course I'm not. This case was an error on my part. Monokuma added that rule.
Well, to be fair, he has got a point there.
Yes. How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer? Had I known, I certainly.
I mean, I still don't believe him, but he's got a point, is what I mean.
You're lying. You killed Tenko and.
Although it'd be a really good angle, wouldn't it? If he had to stay, if he stayed around because he wasn't the killer, but everyone knew he'd already killed someone. It'd be a good angle, wouldn't it, for the story?
It would be very.
Talk it out more.
I still think it's him, but that would be a really good angle, plot-wise.
Be very clever.
That's to that.
Because he'd have to be there alive, and everyone would be like, well, he's killed someone.
The culprit.
What the fuck?
Yeah. There's sort of no other way to look at it.
No, it's too
Speaks.
to vote before we arrive at a logical decision.
So he is right.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
You can't go on a gut.
Oh, it looks like we have an indecision.
What?
There's one of these every trial in this game from the box art that I read.
Waiting for this.
There's always a thing.
Okay.
If the class is split down the middle, then we have to have a group
Why are
vote.
you waiting for this?
Didn't kill Angie.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop. Prepare for the end.
Prepare for air. I don't think many people will get that reference. reference.
What's that, sorry?
Prepare for air.
I don't get that reference. Did I get that reference?
A roller coaster.
Oh, really? That's what you get? Okay. I know. Right, okay.
Yes.
Right.
Kyo killed Tinko and Angie.
I got this, but he couldn't get into Angie's research.
That's the wrong one.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed.
I got this, but he couldn't get into Angie's.
That was the right one.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab. So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Oh, it keeps going the wrong way round.
Used the new rule to protect himself all along. We solved the mystery of Tinko's death. Can't we just vote now?
I got this.
Does it the wrong way round every fucking time. Down is to go up and up is to go down.
Kyo killed Tinko and Angie.
Kigo, we don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
There we go.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab.
I got this.
I love that we're on fucking Kyo's side, look.
Yeah.
That's fucking glorious.
That was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo.
I do love these little ones though.
Yeah. It's
It's interesting.
intense as well.
Kyo
Fucking
did
is.
kill Tenko, but he not blackened. Kokichi. Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
There's plenty.
Kyo.
I know that because there's only one option left.
Yeah.
That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the
I
mystery.
got this. Not yet.
It's a shame that these are very short because this is like my favourite part of the whole trial. And this is also it's not in the previous games. This thing, so it's upsetting.
Full counter with a murderer.
Full counter with 4 of them against
Yeah.
like 6, I think it was.
Yeah.
It would be a mistake to vote before we've completely solved Angie's murder.
Oh well, we fucking won anyway, so that's what matters.
Tenko's murder.
It'll be a long trial.
What kind of
Well, we're nearing the end because we've found out most of it, which is it's this last. We're on the last piece, from what I can tell.
To go over one of the clues found at
Because we're going about how it was done before we go about who did it. Because I think we're all kind of assuming it was him, apart from him, aren't we? Which
Yeah.
we would need to make sure it was him.
Yeah.
And at the very least, well, at least we probably know it's not Kiba or Kokichi because they wanted us to carry on. What clue was found at the crime scene that hasn't been explained yet? Well, we know how he locked the door, so it wasn't that. Ah! Was it that? Wait, of course it fucking...
Damn it!
Of course it fucking was. What?
Oh.
I'm confused. I thought we didn't explain why there was blood on the...
The Necronomicon?
Oh, no, is it the dried bit of blood under the floor?
This is it!
Yes!
Oh.
Thank Christ!
Oh.
The bloodstain found.
Again, I knew exactly what I was on about, but saying it fucking right.
It was beneath.
If I'd done that, we'd probably have to redo that whole fucking half.
Oh god.
Was that Tenko's plot?
that bloodstain is too far from Tinko's corpse to have been hers.
Also, the bloodstain was already dry when we found it. But the blood from Tenko's body hadn't even begun to dry yet.
Well, that's weird. Why was that bloodstain the only dry one?
No, Kaito. That's why we're carrying on, you fucking retard. God. Technically, both of them are true.
Yeah.
Which one should I go for, 1 or 2?
2?
Oh no! That's it!
That one.
They're interchangeable.
Like I said, they're both right depending on how you word it. That's why I didn't know.
It was there before we started this.
But before we started the seance was also before Tenko's murder. That's why I didn't know which one it fucking wanted.
I hate that, especially when you get shit like that on tests. Oh, can't fuck it up.
Well, the reason I hate stuff like that on tests is because a lot of people that examiners are adamant you can't ask us any questions. Well, maybe you should write papers that make fucking sense then.
Yeah.
And if you ask them, they go, well, we can't answer that. And you're then like, well, what the fuck do I do then if I don't understand what question you're asking me?
Yeah.
And their response is, have a go.
Yeah. Try and interpret it as best you can. So you're telling me to have a blind shot in the dark? Like, what the fuck is that? Oh god, I remember for my ASs showing up and just winging a history test. Because I think I used that time to work. And I basically did all the research in my own time. I like my history.
What was that, your AS?
Yeah, AS history. And basically rocked up and the teacher went, Alex, wasn't expecting to see you here. The average score for the class was a C, and I got an A. I was like, fuck you, dude.
I remember I got a C in my AS history, and what was her fucking name? Miss Smith? I don't give a shit that I'm naming it.
I know
she
the one
was
you're talking
shit.
about. When I left sixth form, she gave me a proper talking to us. I used to work in a factory. Don't go work in a factory. I was like, factory pay is pretty fucking good.
I mean, I would, but my soul is very easy to crush. No, but she all year she was saying that at the work I'm getting, I'm barely going to scrape a D, and I got a comfortable C, and I'm there just like, what the hell were you on about? What the fuck were you talking about?
Maybe she was trying to. Ever heard the phrase "scare you straight"?
I don't know. I think she was just a shit teacher because she was adamant that she was right about everything. See, that was also the time where I basically took the piss out of her because she called Tyler an idiot.
I remember this.
Yeah, exactly. So, I've told the story enough times, but still. And I'm just like...
Didn't Tyler put forward an answer that was similar to the thing, but with was incorrect, but was only...
No, it wasn't even incorrect. It was up to... It's basically up to what your interpretation on... Well, I don't know what the question is. We have no extra goes at this.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck!
We have one extra go.
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there. Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle! Keep herself awake at night.
Prepare an effigy that she did that. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Does that then that means she did need a candle, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
She would drip hot wax on her body. That sounds like something only you.
I'm gonna go with that because I have nothing else that I think it could be.
The art research
We have one extra go, so we'll go with that, shall we?
Yeah.
Angie was killed.
I mean, obviously,
She was killed in the empty room.
she's fucking wrong about why,
She left her lab on her own?
but
But why would
the
she
fact
go to
that
an empty room?
is what she needs.
There shouldn't have been anything in there.
I can't think of anything else.
That's it! She wanted a candle!
Yeah, okay, cool. Sweet, thank you. At least
Yeah.
we're not dead. Yeah, what it was is she was saying about, I think we were talking about reliable source of information during World War II, the home front we were doing, I think.
Yeah.
Wax play!
And then Tyler basically put forward the thing of, are all reports reliable because, see if I remember this right, because you might get reporters embellishing the truth for a myriad of reasons.
Yeah.
And she said, oh, so who here, like, and she was really over the top and was like, oh, who here thinks that all journalists are just out for money? And I put my hand up and I was like, that's their fucking job, so yes. And then she's like, well, obviously, and I was like, no, don't snub me. So then I put forward my argument, and then the fucking class ended because I wouldn't give up, and neither would she. And then she looked so pissed off, and then it's like, well, don't start if you're not going to accept that everyone else has a different fucking opinion. I know I'm only 16, but fuck you.
That's when the culprit attacked her.
To be fair, in this day and age, I would argue that journalists are out there for clicks.
Well,
Integrity is... I'm not saying it's dead. I'm saying it's fucking getting there.
Well-
it's looking a bit ill, if you know what I mean.
It's not just that. It's the fact that I know what's happened. She was hit with that floorboard that I was on about earlier.
Yeah.
Sorry, anyway, just so people don't think we're not paying attention. Well, we're not, but we know.
We worked it out a while ago.
Yeah, exactly.
We hadn't done the seance from that.
What's the saying? Yeah, 'cause that the point is as well during the Homefront thing is that regardless of whether or not they're reporting on true events, I'm almost certain that most newspapers would have embellished because it's propaganda, isn't it?
Yeah, it's wartime.
So of course they fucking didn't tell everything 100%.
We're doing really, really well. The Nazis are bad. What?
Well, I mean, even if they do bad, even if we're losing, they will embellish about how brutal the enemies were because they want people to be angry.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So it's not like it's going to be 100% accurate.
I mean, the
it's
famous,
not a fucking journal.
the famous thing was the picture of a bloody Nazi with his face covered in darkness with a bayoneted baby, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I don't know how anyone believed that.
Woof.
You claim Angie was murdered in the empty room.
Anyway,
And then moved to the.
but that was basically that was my argument with the teacher, which was technically only a class. What would it?
Discussion.
Explain.
Yeah, well, it technically would be an argument, but it'd be an academic argument rather than a heated one. But
Yeah.
and in the
A
end,
heated academic one.
yeah, well, in the
A
end,
lukewarm
well,
academic
in the
one.
end, she said, well, we have to end it there. I said, so are you saying that? She goes, you can argue your case, and they're like, so what you're saying is Tyler isn't a fucking retard.
Yeah.
Was basically what happened, and she never liked me since. And they're like, well, don't be a dick.
Yeah.
You can tell it. You can say as a teacher you disagree, but don't say you're wrong because I'm right.
Yeah.
Unless you have evidence to prove that. What was the proof, Angie? Oh, I don't actually know this.
Oh fuck.
Angie was still alive after being attacked.
Oh fuck.
I think it's the back door because the back door wasn't locked. But I might be wrong.
We've got 2 attempts at this.
It's either that or the back door.
Oh.
Ah! I mean,
Damn it!
I don't fucking know. It might be that as well. Might be the forehead injury because it says it.
She was beaten over the head and then stabbed.
Yeah.
So yeah. Finally, that might be the point that makes sense.
Oh, thank Christ, thank you. like I saw it and I was like, it could be. Again, a lot of this stuff though, it's like
From a katana.
the one you give is probably the definitive answer, but there's plenty of others that would be relevant.
Yes.
And I think I know why.
Although that first one I said was wrong, but I mean the fact that the back door was unlocked was also relevant because if she was alive before getting killed, I mean that makes sense, but she would have locked, the doors were locked before basically.
It's all clear now. It was attacked.
Energy drink.
Carried,
Pretty worth the treat actually.
and it was there.
I'm here like, oh, I could go for a ride.
I felt,
Who wants to go to Manchester?
well, I felt a bit tired before, and now I just feel a bit sort of. I don't feel like I'm not like, but I'm like I don't feel sleepy.
Yeah. Whereas I'm buzzing.
What are you all talking about? All clear. What is all clear?
Oh.
What is?
Oh.
He's going super insane.
What are you all? You what? What are?
I will not fear. I will.
What the
not
fuck?
back down.
What's with the music?
Sweet Korekio, calm yourself. Their words are all hollow. There is no meaning to any of them.
Thanks, Shuichi, telling the world what we all think.
Wow.
Yes, you're right. Okay, I'll teach them.
Split personality.
What the hell are you mumbling about? You're giving me the goddamn willies!
Not yet.
Yeah, he's insane. Okay. Okay.
It's full of doubts, of mysteries,
of a dense and
Right, so he definitely is the killer, then that's fine.
nothing is clear at all!
With the mask up, it's a he. With the mask down, it's a she.
I don't know either, Alex. Just, you know.
I just caught myself saying it instead of that individual.
Not very PC.
No, not particularly.
And then
I think
carried
they're
into the
very
research
confusing.
lab? Impossible! Impossible! That's nothing but a delusion! You intend to poison our minds with your delusions?
I tend to.
It's no delusion. Angie's 2 external wounds tell the story. After she was struck in the empty room, she was carried to the art research lab and then killed.
Yes.
You say the culprit carried Angie's body?
What is the Monokuma file before I go further?
And not a single drop of blood fell? The hallway and empty room had no bloodstains.
Oh! Ah, I'm a fucking retard.
Oh no!
Sorry. That's definitely the right bit of information, but I did it at the wrong fucking time.
And not a single drop of blood fell? The hallway and empty room had no bloodstains.
Oh wait, is it the loose floorboard?
There'd still be traces of evidence left behind. But there was no evidence anywhere, was there, Shuichi?
Ooh. There was tape.
Blood was flowing from the back of Angie's neck. Yeah, that's it. That's definitely it, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's just that end bit instead, isn't it?
You say the culprit carried Angie's body?
I just really hope we're fucking right about this.
Yeah.
The hallway and empty room had no bloodstains. Even if you wipe them down later, there'd still be traces of evidence left behind. But there was no evidence anywhere.
Oh, thank Christ.
Oh,
We've been hanging on to the skin of our
It's like-
teeth this entire
like-
second half, haven't we?
Just a bit.
There was evidence left at the scene. The bloody tape under Angie's body.
What?
Yeah, you fucking scrub.
Wrapped around to stop the bleeding while she was being carried.
You know.
Once again, I knew exactly what I was saying, but I said it at the just slightly wrong moment.
Body. It's most likely
Fucking
evidence
shit at
that
timing.
was gotten rid of. But since it was hidden, the culprit didn't notice it first.
Gonna need to start lighting fires soon. Ugh, feeling it.
The fatal blow was dealt and ended up under her body.
I tell you what, the ride to my new workplace takes about 40 minutes.
Get to my work take my placements, well not my placements, I've not done that
How
yet, but
long
it takes
are you
about
going to
50,
keep that
45,
up?
50 minutes to get to where I work, so.
Now we
It's,
know the rest of the mystery.
I had a really blunt conversation with my new boss.
I'm
He went, "What are you going to be like in the snow?" And I went, "I'm not."
Shit.
No, I just went, I'm not going to be in the snow. I will most likely not be getting to you.
Who killed Angie? Let's think about this.
Yeah.
I wonder who it fucking was.
I mean,
I got it right! Hell, Jesus!
You, Kyo. You killed Angie.
Oh, God.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
What the fuck? So it's true.
Yeah, exactly. Kikichi knows what's what.
I'm looking forward to it because he's going to play a role later. I think he's effectively the final boss, if that makes sense. Unraveling him.
I don't think it'll be the final one. 'Cause the final thing on the other two games is usually working out what the fuck's happening in general with the why we're trapped here.
Oh, I see. Well, he's going to be
I
next.
think one of the
Part of it.
Okay.
We've still got 2 more. There's usually 5 chapters of murder, and then the last one is
Escape.
yeah, kind of. In the fact you have the class trial, but the class trial is what's happened this whole school semester. Because the other 2 were both set in a school environment of some description as well. The murder that was an accident.
What was the
Oh,
question?
it'll be Angie's.
That's it.
Because he planned the other murderer, but that one must have been improvised.
Yeah.
What?
Although, oddly enough, the accidental one was the one that would have basically got away with it.
Yeah, ironically.
with a seesaw trick. But while he was making preparations in the empty room, Angie walked in. So he decided to kill her in order to keep her from talking.
With the nature of this killing game, though, you know, if someone caught you setting up a murder, I think the most logical thing to do would just be to admit it, but then go, and what are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
Because
It's like, well, I haven't killed anybody yet.
exactly.
I was gonna, but I'm not
they
gonna
could,
now.
They could tell everyone, and they'd be wary of you, but what the fuck are they going to do?
Killing you is pointless.
Yeah.
If you get
Yeah, I was planning to kill this person.
otherwise,
You're like, well, what are you gonna do? If you kill me and everyone knows it's you, you're fucked.
Yeah, I tell you what, I wouldn't sleep very soundly though. I'd be in the corner of the room with a fucking flashlight and a baseball bat.
I think to be fair, you'd be doing that anyway, regardless, because the fact it's a killing game.
so why is everything?
I've only just discovered my dad keeps a steel baseball bat under his bed.
I've only just discovered my dad keeps trying to kill me.
It was.
I thought that's what you were gonna say. I'm like, please say that's not true. That's a bit weird. I saw him I saw him slashing my bike's tires.
You mustn't lose composure. You mustn't become flustered. You mustn't waver. Look at their horrid faces. This sorry lot is not worth agonizing over.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, you're right.
There he goes again. What the hell's wrong with him?
Him. It's not a. Is it?
It almost seems like he's talking with someone.
Oh, God's sake, really? I don't like the pacing in these games.
Talking to himself. And why the hell is he wearing lipstick?
She's asking the right questions.
No matter how loudly you protest, this is a trivial matter. I will never acknowledge reality.
What the fuck does it matter if everyone else votes against you? It doesn't matter what the fuck you want, mate.
Yeah.
There is no evidence that I killed Angie.
No, but what?
No, I will not acknowledge it.
Praise Jeebus.
Facts, true events. I will not
Here's the guy who studies like
Well,
mythology. and
yeah.
fiction.
knowledge through deductions or guesses.
Well said.
Good job, curriculum. Yes, thanks.
Bing up.
Yeah.
Bing go. Bing up.
Creeps me the fuck out.
You're wrong.
There is evidence.
Sword.
The holy hand grenade of Antioch.
Looks like that won't work, yes.
There is literally a sword from your room in that room.
In the empty room. That weapon tells us the whole story, Kyo.
Yeah, we're nearly at half an hour. Let's use this as a break time just before we fuck it up and have to redo that whole section.
Oh God.
It might happen.
Might happen.
I hope not.
Oh, really? How far back will it take us?
I don't know.
Ugh.
Maybe like a minute, maybe like 20.
Okay.